I want to thank you all for coming out here tonight to this press conference I've arranged. I'm happy to answer any and all of your questions. Let's start with you, Blake.
Doc, what do you say to reports that Mac has chosen to fire you as a trainer due to your refusal to adapt to 16 bits?
Well, there you go, spinning your web again, Blake. I might as well call you Charlotte.
Did you ever read that one, Doc?
Look, let's get back to the matter at hand. Anyone who knows Doc knows that he's not afraid of this 16-bit fad that we're currently experiencing. The truth is, I've got nothing against it.
Hey Doc, Professor Brigands with Video Games 101. Now you say you've got nothing against 16 bits, but you demanded that we hold this interview in one of the few remaining 8-bit venues in the city with an all 8-bit crew.
Well, you clearly don't know your history, son. If you did, you know that we're standing in the original site of the old Ecto Cooler Arena. I coached Glass Joe to his first win in this building years ago when the world thought it had found the next undefeated superstar of boxing. Then his opponents realized you could just throw an uppercut to his jaw and he would instantly go into a coma. He went on to lose 99 fights in a row after that. I still blame myself for giving him that nickname.
So you're open to the idea of 16 bits?
If you're asking me if we got on just fine before with 8 bits,
I'm not.
Then of course we did. I mean, are there a lot of things I just plain don't understand anymore? Yeah, like recovering your health on your own for a period after you knock your opponent down. I think even Mac would agree that the world just made more sense when I'd give him a one-off random and oftentimes inconsequential amount of health back after quickly punching him on the shoulder repeatedly between rounds.
Incidentally, Mac has been quite candid in making it clear that he considered that physical abuse, Doc.
Folks, they're just softer today, that's all.
Actually, Doc, Mac's put on a good amount of weight and muscle. He's also gone on record as saying he believes that it was medically irresponsible for you to keep him at 107 pounds. Not to mention enter him to fight boxers who were sometimes 3 or even 4 times his weight.
107 pounds is the ideal weight to stick and move. I mean, when's the last time you saw King Hippo do either of those things?
King Hippo died last year of a massive heart attack, Doc.
Then I think I've made my point. Next question.
Doc, what do you say to reports that Scary Gary is now coaching Mac full-time in his new campaign?
It's no secret that Coach Scary and I have drastically different approaches to training. Whereas he relies heavily on cliches like knowing important things about your opponent, I've always believed in the power of my fighters jogging behind me at a light pace while I pedal on a bicycle after every 6 or so fights.
So, what is your comment on that?
Look, I didn't call this press conference to talk about Mac.
Then why did you call this press conference, DL?
I'm a little lonely. Anyone want to hang out? Maybe go for a bike ride?